Antara Capital just sold another 1.5 million shares of AMC stock. You guys can see this article is dated April 29th. It literally just came out. I cannot find this article anywhere else besides the top news headline on Ortex. So it's a little bit different the way we're going to look at this. And it's actually pretty cool the way they break this down because it goes over a lot of other positions that have been taken by other firms in AMC recently. And I think that's also another perspective you guys need to look at is although there's a lot of shorts that are shorting AMC and continue to do so, a lot of firms are actually buying more AMC currently. And I think that's something that is highly missed in this community. What's really going on? So that's what we're going to get into here in this video, and I'm going to add some commentary. This is probably going to be a short, sweet, kind of straight to the point kind of video based off of these hedge funds and how they are positioning their portfolios in AMC stock, especially now that we know for a fact it's probably going to be pretty bullish from here. And I say this is a fact in my personal head. This is a fact. This is not financial advice. It's not a guaranteed fact. Keep that in mind. Now, from now until June 29th, I don't expect to get bad news from the courts, right? Just them delaying this court date has been bullish. We've seen AMC stock rallying. I don't think I need to go over that too much. It's been bullish. I think it will continue to be bullish. Why? Because cost of borrow rates are so high. The risk of a short squeeze is so high. Hedge funds have to hedge out their positions. They have to. That's a fact. I mean, if they don't, they're going to lose on this trade because the cost of borrow rates have made it so hedge funds have lost $2 billion in the first quarter shorting AMC. The total dollar amount sold short in AMC currently is $700 million. I mean, I think it's safe to say it's a fact that if they don't hedge out their short positions, then they will lose on this overall trade. When this trade is like 150% max gain, well, they lost 150% in Q1. Not to mention the actual equity value of AMC has went up about 30% since the start of 2023. So literally this trade is a dud at this point, unless you're shorting AMC right now. So, okay, we established that we do have a mastery that is going over the request and letter sent in from shareholders. And I think the overall message is that this was not a fair vote, that common stockholders were given a quote-unquote dividend that was taking away our voting power in just a couple of months. It was weaponized against us. Now, keep in mind, I don't care what happens with this. I think short-term reverse split not happening gives you the MOAS. I think long-term reverse split happening, AMC raising billions and billions and billions of dollars of capital also gives you the MOAS. Okay? So I don't care which side I'm on. I see it from both sides. I think right now it looks more likely that this reverse split gives us the MOAS because from now until June 29th, we have the mastery. The message is, this was not a fair vote. At the very minimum, we get a new vote. At the very minimum. Now, that news could come out next week. That's what the courts are going to do, is do a new vote, so we're ready to go on June 29th. That's a possibility. We don't know that. It could come out the beginning of June. That news could come out the end of May. You just never know, right? Or it could come out on June 29th, and then we could have another 2 months until the next court date. In that case, every single day that continues to go, this situation gets more and more bullish for a short squeeze. So from now until then, as long as earnings are good in this next upcoming week, which we talked about, and AMC typically rallies after earnings, well, there's not really a bearish catalyst that I see for AMC after that. And considering how bullish we are, even on a technical basis, I mean, I would not want to be short on AMC. I would not want to own puts. I, in fact, have a call position on AMC stock, and I do need to sell that one and go longer because it's just for this Friday, this upcoming Friday. But Nonetheless, if you guys want access to all of my trades, link down below in the description of this video. That is the sponsor of these videos, because I don't take sponsor requests. Some of them are absolutely insane. And I just can't push something onto you guys that I would never do or use. So there is that. Let's talk about this. Antara Capital sells 1.5 million shares of AMC Entertainment. I discussed and went over. This article is dated April 29th. It's the top news headline, or the newest news headline over here on Ortex. It came out today. Now, AMC Entertainment logo, AMC Entertainment Holdings major shareholder Antara Capital sold 1.5 million shares of the company's stock in a transaction dated Monday, April 24th. The stock was sold at an average price of $1.54. So this is them selling ape for a total value of $2.3 million. The insider now owns 156 million shares. Okay, so we got that. And why are they doing that? Well, I would imagine it's to, one, realize some more profits at this point, but also it mitigates some of that loss if this deal did not go through, because at the same time Antara Capital is selling a lot of shares of ape, they're also buying AMC, number one, but they're also buying calls on AMC, and that's a way of hedging, and that is a bullish form of buying pressure for AMC stock. Now, let's look at some of the other moves from hedge funds. So it says right here, hedge funds weigh in on AMC Entertainment. Institutional investors have recently bought and sold shares of the company. American Century Companies Inc. grew its stake in shares of AMC Entertainment by 17.5% in the first quarter. American Century Companies Inc. now owns 20,000 shares of the company's stock, valued at $500,000, after buying an additional 3,000 shares during the period. Cambridge Investment Research Advisors grew its stake in shares of AMC Entertainment by 49.5% in the first quarter. Cambridge Investment Research Advisors now owns 44,000 shares of the company's stock, valued at $1.1 million, after buying an additional 14,000 shares during the period. Panagora Asset Management grew its stake in shares of AMC Entertainment by 141.2% in the first quarter. Panagora Asset Management Inc. now owns 50,000 shares of the company's stock, valued at $1.25 million, after buying an additional 29,000 shares during the period. SIBC World Market Inc. purchased a new stake in shares of AMC Entertainment in the first quarter, valued at approximately $300,000. Prudential PLC purchased a new stake in shares of AMC Entertainment in the first quarter, valued at approximately $275,000. 26% of the stock is owned by hedge funds and other institutional investors. So you've seen quite a bit of buying of AMC recently. And why is that? Well, the stock is very bullish. You can see that on the technicals. You can see that in the data here. AMC is very much prone to a short squeeze. And as long as earnings are good, coming on the 5th, which the 5th will be on Wednesday when AMC reports earnings, it's not really a bearish catalyst in sight. The box office will just continue to get better, and even smaller and mid kind of funding films, right? Not your blockbuster films. We haven't got a lot of those yet in 2022. But like your, smaller films have well outpaced and exceeded expectations from analysts. So I also think that is a good thing and will continue to be a good thing for AMC stock. So that is going to do it for this short, sweet, straight to the point kind of video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, source your comments, questions, or concerns down below in the comment section. Like I said, if you guys want to come trade with me live in real time, link down below in the description of this video. That is the sponsor of these videos, because we don't take any other sponsors, because they're trying to sell you not good products. we'll just say that. Some of them I just have to laugh at, and they offer a lot of money. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekends, and I will see you in the next one.